One of the nice things you can do in Outlook is to set up signatures that can go at the end of your emails before you send them out, and have those done or created automatically for you as a sort of standard. Okay. Now, depending on which version of Outlook and which version of Windows, how you actually do that can vary slightly. I'm going to be using Outlook 2013 on the Windows 10, and one of the two ways I'm going to describe is pretty common to all Outlook. The other one is quicker, but it may not be available in older versions of Outlook. I'll show you both anyway, and you can choose which one you like. First thing to do is to open up Outlook. And there we have the standard sort of Outlook interface. Next thing to do, the quick way to create a signature, is to go to the File menu and then take Options under the File menu. A new dialog box will appear on your screen, and this is split into two halves. The left half shows you the various functions within this system that you can change, and the right half shows you the settings you can change on each part of the function. So I'm going to take the mail, and on the right hand side I come up with these various settings I can change, one of which, the third one, is called Signatures. So we'll click on Signatures, and as you can see, a Signatures dialog box has come up. Signatures and Stationery dialog box to give its full name. This one already has a signature installed in it. It's called Michael Norris, and underneath I've got Michael, Mr. Michael Norris, telephone number and email address. But this may not be the one that I want on my emails. So I can create myself now a new signature on top of this. I can keep the old one and create a new one. To do that, I go to the New button. So click New button, and a dialog comes up asking you for the name of the new signature to distinguish it from the one already there. I'm going to put in Michael Norris, and because I want this to be used for business, I'm going to call it business in brackets. So straight away in the top box I've got a new signature, but in the bottom box underneath I have nothing. It's blank. I've got to put something in. Now you can create your signature from scratch, so I can sit here and I can type in the details of my signature, and I can do various formatting on it. So I can make it bold, italic if I want. I can change the font type, whatever I want to do. I can do all of that in there as normal, and that works. And if you get that in like that, you can just click on Save and you've got your new signature. A slightly better way, or a quicker way, would be to open up a template that already exists with the standard that is being imposed by the business in that template, and you could copy that and paste it straight into here. So we'll do just that. I'm going to open up Explorer. I'm going to find Downloads, where I keep my signatures, and I've got this thing called Outlook Templates. So wherever your template is stored, you need to go to that, open it up and find the template. I've got the second one down here, Senior School Email Signatures. I'll double click on that and open up the actual template. So I've got the template there, but before I copied it, I'm going to change it by putting in the details I actually want in this template. There we go. I have my details in, and I'm going to select it, drag and drop, and select the image at the bottom as well. Then use your keyboard, Control C, to capture that or copy it, and then flick back by doing Alt Tab to where you want to paste this in. Select where your current signature details are, just select them and just paste over them, Control V. And now you'll find that all those details are in the actual box at the bottom. Last thing to do is just save it. Now we're not quite finished yet having saved it, because you have choice over here of deciding which signature you're going to use by default every time you create an email, reply to one or forward one. So you'll see this box, Choose Default Signature. The email account is the one I'm using myself right now, but you'll be using your own email account. And the new messages are, well, I can use Michael Norris or a Michael Norris Business. I'm going to choose Business. And for replies and forwards, I can choose again Michael Norris Business. Once I've chosen those, I click OK. I'm happy that's all done. And then at the bottom of the dialog box for the Outlook options, I click OK and I'm finished. Now to prove it works, I'll create a brand new email, and automatically it creates a nice opening email, and I've got all my details, my tailing at the bottom of the email already set in place. Now if I didn't like that particular one, if I wanted to override it, I could select all of that right now, delete it, and go back up to message, go to my signatures, and I've got my 2 signatures there, and I can pick whichever one I want. So I'll pick the original one because it's more personal. Okay, but you can have more than one signature. You can have one for fun, one for your local team. Let's say if you were acting in one capacity, you could have a different signature for a different capacity, and pick the one you like that's most appropriate. So that's one way of creating a signature. The other way to do it, if you don't have that option to go to the file menu and pick options, is create a brand new email. Now your signature will come up automatically in that email, but if you go to message and signatures, you have the 2 signatures already there, and you can then go to signatures again to bring open the dialog box. And now you can do the process we did before, repeat that process by creating a brand new signature, give it a name. I'm going to call my one personal this time, and again put my details into that. So it might be Michael or Mike. Once I've got those in place, again I can choose which of these signatures is going to be used for particular actions, and then once I'm happy that I've got all that set, I save it, click OK, and my signature is there. If I want to use that signature, I can delete what I've already got there, go to message, pick your signatures, pick personal, and you get that different signature coming up. It's as simple as that. Good luck.